So what do you think a no-comply pole jam is?
No-comply pole jam. It's when basically you just get, this is without your consent, someone just takes a pole and they just go right in there.
I mean, that's what it sounds like. Yeah, I mean.
They just jam it right up.
But Brent, if you can imagine that on a skateboard, what would that look like?
Okay, so if you were skateboarding and you basically, this is what happens, is you go up a ramp or something like that, or you start flying in the air, and you did not intend to do this. You didn't comply or whatever. And then you just sort of land on some pole and it goes right up your butt.
Yeah.
Is that a no comply?
So the thing about that is that has happened in the process of someone trying a no comply pole jam, but it's essentially when there's a pole that would stick straight out of the ground that's been hit by a car and it's at an angle, and it's when you take one foot off, step on the ground, take your back foot in your board and slide it up the rail and jump over it.
Oh, so it's kind of like using the pole as a ramp.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a pole jam.
And the pole doesn't, ideally the pole does not go in anywhere of...
It doesn't jam into anything?
No, that's
then why
the thing.
Is it called a jam?
Because you're jamming up the pole. It's like a jam to get up the pole. The pole doesn't jam in, you jam the pole.
You jam the pole
up.
It's more like a skid. It's like a pole skid.
Or a pole launch. Yeah, there's
pole launch.
There's a lot of stuff that's wrong about how things are named.
Pole jam. I guess you can kind of, it's a jam in the sense of, you know, when you jam with your friends and stuff, you're kind of jamming with the pole. You're working with the pole to sort of create something.
You and the pole are jamming together.
You're jamming together, yeah.
But exactly. Skateboarding makes no sense. There's a trick called a front side board slide where you're sliding backward. Oh, sorry.
Let me try it. Let me try to figure it out. What is it? Say it again?
Front side board slide.
Front side board side?
Board slide.
Board side. Front side board slide.
Yeah.
Okay, well, basically the front side of the board. Oh, it slides.
I was expecting
it slides
more.
against the ground. It slides against the ground.
It's the front side board slide because
I know what it is.
It doesn't make sense, but it kind of does make sense.
No, it does.
If you're looking at the...
But when you're a kid...
it's basically when someone takes the board without your consent and they sort of just slide it into your
front side?
Into your butt crack, going in there a little bit and just sort of...
From the front.
From the front.
Yeah, that's all.
They come in the front.
All skateboard tricks just involve putting things in your butt.
Well,
most
a lot of
things.
Well, you think it's going to come from the back because, that would be the obvious way. But then the guy comes from the front.
He goes underneath.
He goes up from. Yeah, he goes underneath, and he just slides right in.
Brent, there's a trick called a Madonna. What do you think that is?
Basically, it's when you wear these like cones on your breasts and you just sort of skate around on them. I know what it is. There's two cones. Traffic cones on the ground, and you just have to sort of weave through them, figure 8 through them.
Because of them, do they have tassels on them or no?
No, they're just you blast borderline at the same time, and then you blast like a prayer.
I was gonna say you're close. It actually is like a prayer. That's the correct way to do the Madonna.
There it is.